Storytime.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, quick recap. We were bored and decided to have a 3-paragraph writing competition to see who could write a better story about a snail in 3 paragraphs. And I think the general consensus is I won. You like mine. I liked yours a lot, though.
Alright, well,
Come back later.
I think we should read each other's and then discuss.
It's hard for me to read your
Intellectually.
writing, though. But okay.
You read it before?
But I kind of want to read mine because I want to put flair and flavor into
Alright,
it.
fine. Oh, I didn't title the story.
Oh, what is the general idea of the title of the story? It'll have the same title.
I'm trying to find a compare. Let's title it afterwards. This is Writer's Workshop, basically.
Right.
Okay,
right.
keep moving on. Titles come last.
Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll go first because mine's boring. All right. A curly-Q shell slides out of the sky, borne upon an autumnal leaf. From out the shell cries a mythic snail, the gliding dynamo of the season. From the panther's path in the mountain pass to the shimmering garden sea, no animal had ever seen such impassioned action. Upon landing, the lowly snail was given congratulations and raiment such as befit the bravest souls and the brightest minds. The snail, a humble fellow, waved to the crowds of animals with regal aplomb, evidently unfazed by his plummet. But within, his mind was a swirl of adrenal fright, and feeling, indeed, the poor fellow was in shock. For it was not his intrepid nature, nor his daring intellect that provoked his flight, but an unfortunate combination of his slippery being and a loosened arboreal appendage. In essence, he simply fell from a tree. The end.
Ah, yours is good because you said the end. Mine could keep going.
This could keep going. This is like the
Actually, no, mine has a sense of finality in the
This
final
is the making
sentence.
of the hero snail.
Alright, so...
Yours is the actual adventure.
Yours is great. I love yours and think you did better because you're the writing major and it's beautiful. I had so much I could read into
Yours
that.
is so much more fun,
But
though.
mine was so much more fun.
Alright, we're gonna read, yeah, go on.
Alright, so... Once upon a time, there was a lone snail by the name of Struben Strauss. He was asked by Leopold IX, king of the snails, to hunt down the infamous mouse Kekin.
I love that name. Keep going.
Okay. He set off in search of Kekin. He checked all of the above and much of the below. However, the mouse chose not to show himself, for he feared the lone snail. Eventually, Struben decided to ask the local ant community for help. They obliged and discerned Kekin's location. Strauss set off at a snaily pace. Don't laugh at me. Soon he came upon the den of Kekin. The infamous mouse was sleeping soundly. Struben seized this opportunity and slithered inside the mouse's open mouth. He suffocated him and claimed all of his... Jesus. He suffocated him and claimed all of his hoard of treasure. Such is the story of Struben Strauss, killer of Kekin, the infamous mouse.
Wait. Much more fun. No. It's just so...
I agree, it was really fun, and here I came up with an idea for the name.
Okay. So allow me to observe yours with this criterion in mind.
Right.
And then you will do so with mine, and we'll grade each other.
Okay.
Alright. Once upon a time, there was a lone snail by the name of Struben Strauss. Okay, so fucking originality.
Yeah, the names, I think...
A full 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because, gosh. Place...
Struben Strauss,
place,
Leopold IX,
and character
above
is where
and
it's at.
below, local ant community, and
The above and the below.
Kekin, the
so big and so
den of Kekin, the
exciting.
infamous mouse.
And it's, overall, yeah. And as far as the form goes,
the form nails it. It's
your alliterative
sorry,
skills,
the form snails it.
your alliterative skills alone, I think, outmatched mine in this case.
It's entirely on accident.
Because where mine, I was really trying hard. I feel like I was overdoing it a little bit.
You screwed yourself up on curly Q.
I mean, I was trying to be
That derails everything. What rhymes with Q?
childish. Exactly.
You.
So I think that definitely you've got the originality points. Form, you got the 3 paragraphs, and as for I'm gonna say the alliterative and stuff, all that. I'm gonna say a full-on 5 for that one.
For content?
Form, content. Yeah. No, content. Your story has a beginning. A plot device is set up. It has a middle. A search.
Conflict.
And it has the rising action.
The rising
and it
action
has
is the
the
search.
conflict, the actual encounter, whereby the hero completes his mission. So I think that overall, the content really does
Deliver.
So I'm giving you a full 5 for that one. Like, I'm completely satisfied with the story.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas mine,
It's a complete
I
story.
feel like I'm left a little wanting. You actually managed to get a cute little adventure in 3 paragraphs.
Yes.
I absolutely adore it.
I had to make an entirely new YouTube account for Stroop and Stripes.
Bonus points.
Just based on high points of things you liked.
I gotta say, I don't love the title, The Lone Snail. It's cute. But when you have the obvious title at the end of the story of Stroop and Strauss, Killer of Keck and the Infamous Mouse.
Yes,
that
but all stories have a shorter
I
title.
think that is the clear title here. And
Just
word usage.
You gotta be specific with your bonus points.
Alright, let me see.
1 point for names, I'm assuming.
No, those fall under originality.
I know, but you can award the points based on the other 3.
I'm gonna award you 3 bonus points based on your vocabulary. Words such as discerned and obliged, and those bigger words that really flesh out a good story.
Okay, so...
Suffocated, opportunity, treasure, opportunity...
Okay.
All those things. Infamous. You have really pretty good word usage. So I'm awarding you a solid 3.
I think rhyming falls under that too.
And honestly, if you had just titled it after itself,
I can't fit that up there.
I would have given you the
now
5
with my
points.
fat handwriting.
But at the same time, I love that it's called just The Lone Snail, and that you get that awesome little wrap-up ending.
Quite concise.
There's much I like about it, but I don't think I can award you the full 5.
All right. Well, pass me over here, and I'll do yours.
By all means.
That's a score of 18 for me.
Total of 18 for the man.
Alright, so I love how yours is like right here.
Only because of the criterion. I just love it.
Alright, so based on form, you got your 3 paragraphs, so that's definitely, what discerns a paragraph? It's 2 sentences minimum, right?
I think that's too small. It's like usually 3.
Well, what I've been taught is 1 sentence can be a paragraph. But
it's really kind of...
So I'd say for form, you're quite good. Plus, it's real small for the beginning, a little larger for the middle, and a lot bigger for the end, which feels fun. It's a
word here.
Exponentially larger as it grows.
Okay.
So the story literally grows in size the longer you read it. So I'm gonna give you 5 for that.
Oh.
So I quite like that. Plus, it's aesthetically pleasing. For content, your content's so beautiful. Look,
right.
just for fun, okay? I know you screwed yourself up on Curly Q, but Curly Q is perfect. I'm gonna write on your page.
Don't do that.
Okay, fine. Curly Q is 1, okay? And the fact that the shell slides out of the sky because as it rides on the leaf, it's sliding across the wind. That's just beautiful. You have words like autumnal, gliding dynamo,
I knew this.
Panther's path, shimmering garden sea.
I was writing for you. Right
Okay.
I was writing to please.
Just the sentence, upon landing, the lonely snail was given congratulations and raiment such as befit the bravest souls and the brightest minds. That is like the best sentence I've ever read in my life. And we wrote Lament of a Murder Weapon.
That's right. That was good stuff.
Okay, the snail, a humble fellow. And then you just go into his backstory of like how he even ended up on that thing. Okay, I've always wondered where the snail comes from in Adventure Time. Like, he's on the leaf, yes, but where, how, why? You answered my who, what, when, where, and why. Okay, so that's another 5 for content. Alright, and originality. I'm sorry, but I can tell how much you just wrote the backstory for the snail on the leaf in Season 2, Episode 5 of Adventure Time.
I would like to defend myself slightly here.
That was a bit misleading when I said we should write about the snail, and he was on the screen when I said it.
I did think that that's what our prompt was.
I mean, it's a good prompt, okay? Who's to say it's not the same snail? It doesn't have to be, but I know you took a large portion of inspiration, whereas I flew by the seat of my fucking pants.
Yes, you did.
For my story. So I'm gonna give you 4 points for originality, because regardless of what I think and what you say, it's still not entirely original.
Oh, I didn't say it was.
And also, you don't have good faith in your work, because you think it's
I have great faith in my word. I just think
All right.
compared to the lone snail.
So I have 5 points to award you for bonus points out of 5 that I can give you, and that is 1 for the title. An unforeseen event whereby a snail falls from a tree and becomes a hero. That is 1 point for the title. For your use of beautiful and descriptive adjectives, adverbs, and nouns, you get another point. For the sentence, upon landing, the lowly snail was giving congratulations and raiment, such as befit the bravest souls and the brightest minds, you receive another point. And for giving us insight into what the snail's thoughts and emotions were, both before, during, and after his descent from the tree, the autumnal deciduous tree, you receive a 4th point. And for
actually capping off the end.
And for actually capping off the end with a closing statement, the end, I award you a 5th and final point.
Yes.
Whereby you receive
also,
19 total points.
Is it 19?
You actually win.
I win?
And I'm being honest. So, I will pour you the first drink on the next round.
Okay.
Have that framed, sir.
Buy wine just for this. I love it.
Okay. Pleasure doing this challenge with you, sir.
Oh, quite enjoyable.
I am quite excited for next time.
Late evening blues.
Any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. I think that we should do this again very soon.
I will see you then, sir.
Good night.